Winning, the point of any game, well, most games. Coming out on top by defeating one's opponents in a spectacular fashion is one of, if not the best feelings a player can have in a game of Commander. Yet even so, after a while, the most tried and true methods of gaining victory have a way of growing stale. Triumph of the Hordes? Seen it. Torment of Hailfire? Been there. Thassa's Oracle? Oh my god, that's like so 2020. Sometimes it isn't just enough to win. Sometimes victory needs an extra layer of pizzazz. Many Magic the Gathering players ask the question, how can I add a little spice to my victory in games of Commander? Come on, Commander players can have little a spicy win con as a treat. Here, I have collected a number of spicy and very unexpected win conditions that should help you do just that. And when I say spicy and unexpected, I mean just that. This isn't Sanguine Bond and Exquisite Blood combo. It's much, much spicier and far less expected. But first, a quick word about our sponsor, HELIX Sleep. Do you like sleep? I'm a middle-aged father and have dealt with sleep problems most of my life. That's why I'm happy to thank the sponsor of this video, HELIX Sleep. HELIX Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your needs and conveniently shipped right to your door. Picking out a mattress can be very difficult, especially since all of us are different and like different types of mattresses. To help you find the mattress you want, HELIX has made the sleep quiz to match your unique body type and sleep preferences to make sure you get the perfect mattress. Based on my results, HELIX matched me with their DUSK LUXE mattress. I sleep on my back, my wife sleeps on her stomach, and we both like a mattress on the firmer side. We've only had our HELIX mattress for a few weeks, but it's so much more comfortable than our old mattress. On our old mattress, my wife was waking up in the middle of the night with back pain. On our new HELIX mattress, her pain is gone, and we are both sleeping much better. With your HELIX Sleep mattress, you get a 100-night sleep trial along with a 10-year warranty. If it makes you nervous to buy something that you haven't tried, you get more than 3 months to make sure that you love it. If you don't, they'll pick it up for you and you'll get a full refund. The best part about all this is that HELIX delivers your mattress right to your door for free within the United States. It comes rolled up in a box and is super easy to set up yourself. Here you can see me setting up my HELIX, and that's it. Nice! So click on the link in this video's description or go to helixsleep.com/Tolarian for up to $200 off your HELIX Sleep mattress plus 2 free pillows. Thank you so much, HELIX Sleep, for sponsoring this video. Our first combo on the docket is one I like to call the Axis of Ethereal Unlife. It revolves around the interaction of 3 cards: Axis of Mortality, Ethereal Champion, and Phyrexian Unlife. Axis of Mortality is an enchantment that allows you to exchange the life totals of 2 target players at the beginning of your upkeep, while Ethereal Champion is a creature that allows you to pay life in order to prevent damage done to it. Phyrexian Unlife is another enchantment, one that does not allow you to lose the game if your life total reaches 0, turning excess damage into poison counters. The way this combo works is simple. Make sure all 3 permanents are on the battlefield and, at the optimal time, pay your entire life total into Ethereal Champion. Then, on your next upkeep, swap your non-existent life total with an opponent's ideally robust life total. This combo takes up to 3 turns to win the game, and it is difficult to protect, so I recommend cards like Teferi's Protection to protect all 3, Cloud Shift or Ephemerate to protect Ethereal Champion, and my personal favorite, Mana Tithe. There are many more options if you're playing colors beyond just white, but it is entirely viable to use this strategy in mono white alone. For added surprise, Vidalcan Orrery can help put these cards onto the battlefield at the most opportune moment, making it much harder for your opponents to interact with them. So what are white's greatest strengths? Card draw? Board recovery? Alas, no. But it is excellent at emptying its hand and wiping the battlefield clean. So why not use that to our advantage, eh? Barren Glory is an enchantment for 4 generic and 2 white that reads, At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control no permanents other than Barren Glory and have no cards in hand, you win the game. Snatching victory from the jaws of defeat is already a popular strategy in blue, with cards like Laboratory Maniac and Thassa's Oracle. So why not try it out in a more white-flavored way? First things first, dump your hand out onto the battlefield. White should have no trouble doing this, what with its love of creatures and lack of powerful card draw. Second, clear the board. Board wipes like Wrath of God, Austere Command, and Day of Judgment are already White's forte, but I might recommend Magus of the Disc as well, since you play it one turn and activate it the next for only a single mana, providing extra flexibility in this mana-intensive strategy. Catastrophe and Armageddon help us deal with the lands. Step 3, Victory. Yes, I know mass land destruction is taboo in Commander, but if you win right after playing some, is it really all that bad? Some of you will certainly say yes, but others will see it as little different than any other game-winning combo piece. Anyway, it's not as if I intend to put multiple win conditions themed around resource denial on the same list. Moving along, another great win condition built around resource denial is a combo I like to call Only I May Dance. Like Axis of Ethereal Unlife above, this combo is built around the interaction of 3 cards, and in this case, 2 of them are Phyrexian themed. Spine of Ishsa is an artifact for 7 generic mana that destroys a target permanent upon entering the battlefield, and upon entering the graveyard, it returns to its owner's hand. 7 mana is a steep price to remove a permanent with cards like Chaos Warp, Beast Within, and Generous Gift in the format, but that return to hand clause is pretty nifty, particularly when paired with the next part of the combo. Priest of Yawgmoth is a 1/2 Phyrexian human cleric for 1 and a black that can be tapped to sacrifice an artifact and create an amount of black mana equal to the sacrificed artifact's mana value. With Priest of Yawgmoth, we can cast Spine of Ishsa twice per turn, but that is hardly enough to qualify as a win condition. No, in order to do that, we'll need our third piece. Mirren's Spy is a 1/3 drone with flying for 2 generic and a single blue mana that reads, whenever you cast an artifact spell, you may untap target creature. Now you see the raw power of this combo. Cast Spine of Ishsa, tap Priest of Yawgmoth to sacrifice it, and generate 7 black mana. Cast it again and Mirren's Spy untaps Priest of Yawgmoth. Repeat until all of your opponent's permanents are gone. Then they will have no choice but to sit back and weep. Weeping goes on the stack, your taking total control of the game resolves first, and you of course at any time can spend 0 mana to resolve at instant speed Evil Laughter. Excuse me, I think that ion storm that's going on in the campus right now might have channeled the instructor for this one. That won't do it all. Best we go to something goofy for our next spicy win con before anything else evil happens. Alright. I know this is a list of spicy win cons, but let's get a little goofy. Triskaidekaphile is a 1/3 human wizard for 1 and a blue that reads, you have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have exactly 13 cards in your hand, you win the game. In addition to this, you can pay 3 and a blue to draw a card at any time. 13 cards in hand? How hard can that be? What with all the blue instants out there that allow us to draw X cards? Blue Sun Zenith, Commander's Insight, Diviner's Portent, the list goes on. No, getting to 13 cards in hand before our upkeep will not be the problem. Our real concern will be resolving and then keeping Triskaidekaphile alive long enough to do so. There are, of course, the format standards of Lightning Greaves and Swiftfoot Boots to make it a little difficult of a target, and a plethora of cheap and free counterspells like Swan Song, Force of Negation, and Fierce Guardianship. Another great way to protect Triskaidekaphile are auras with Totem Armor. Totem Armor means that if the permanent being enchanted by that aura would be destroyed, the aura is destroyed instead. Crab Umbra and Eel Umbra are both excellent choices. Eel Umbra in particular has flash, meaning it can be played at the perfect moment to utterly bamboozle our foes and pull off a very silly yet still spicy victory. Alright, good. Now that we did goofier, let's really pull out all the stops for the next combo, shall we? This, perhaps our spiciest and also silliest of final win conditions, is all about giving our opponents resources. That's right, I said giving our opponents resources. Why, you may ask? Because Commander is a fun game you play with your friends, right? The first card we'll need is Forbidden Orchard, a land that taps for mana of any color at the expense of giving an opponent a 1/1 spirit token. Forbidden Orchard is a pretty good card in general, but with a couple other cards it really begins to shine. Argothian Elder is a 2/2 elf druid for 3 generic and 1 green mana that can be tapped to untap 2 target lands. Yes, it must be 2 lands, otherwise the Argothian Elder does nothing. Looks like we're going to need a second land. How about Wirewood Lodge? A land that can either tap for colorless mana, or, if you pay a single green, can tap to untap a target elf. Tap Forbidden Orchard to generate a green mana and give an opponent a spirit. Then tap Wirewood Lodge for a generic mana. Now tap Argothian Elder to untap Forbidden Orchard and Wirewood Lodge. Use the green mana generated by Forbidden Orchard to tap Wirewood Lodge and untap Argothian Elder. Then tap Forbidden Orchard for another green mana, granting an opponent a spirit. Repeat! There are several ways to take advantage of your opponents having all those spirits, from political alliances to, hopefully, some group slugfests. Just to be safe, however, I recommend running at least one of either Rakdos Charm or Massacre Worm, which turn all those spirits you generate for your opponents into their untimely doom. Table politics are all well and good, but only a fool trusts their enemies completely. With all those spirits dealing damage to their controllers, you'll be sitting pretty while your opponents drown in ectoplasmic agony. But now I want to hear from you. Do you run any of these win conditions or combos in your decks, or are there other obscure ways to win that you like to take advantage of when you're looking to add a little bit of spice? Let me know in the comments below. And no, just casting Rise of the Second Sun and playing a dig spell does not count as spicy or unexpected. Come on now. Special thanks once again to HELIX Sleep. No, really, special thanks. Yes, I am really glad that they sponsored this video, but our old mattress really stunk. This isn't even in the script. I'm just saying this right now. Our old mattress was really horrible, and I love my HELIX Sleep mattress that I got in order to do this sponsored video, and I'm just so glad that I got that. It's a great mattress. So click on the link below or go to helixsleep.com/Tolarian for up to $200 off your HELIX Sleep mattress plus 2 free pillows. Seriously, this has been great. Thank you, HELIX Sleep. Never mind the video. Thank you, HELIX Sleep.